love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke out the...
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. The Panthers had 6 and 9 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
It's a gain of 3.
65. Now Jones. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Do have an injury on the play, but not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And right away, he lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing Jones. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Well, this defense from the Raiders, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carried around the lucky horseshoe, weren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Warriors 70.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now Jones wants to change it up. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 9. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Coach, ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 207, just one shy of Jerry Rice's all-time mark of 208. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jake Moody now for the point after. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7, Raiders 0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And this is what coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A quick burst there and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. When you look at this defense, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
That's an early scrambler to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Stroud completes this out wide. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Chimere Dike, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw. Jones. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
18, what's up? Look the hot.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's complete to DK. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And the Raiders first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Now Stroud.
The Raiders first down.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Stroud now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 10 yards out, And the Raiders have moved out in front. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
To kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving him a yard up to the 42.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down near midfield.
A 7-yard gain. And the Panthers first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Ready, set. Straight, straight. Let's go. Next, let go.
Gibbs straight ahead. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a...
They weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Now a give right side. Altman. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Ready,
looking to throw. Jones. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he's got his man on the out route. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud to throw it. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. Number 22.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Now we'll tuck this and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Viking 18.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
19 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Moody good with an extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
And got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Stroud. Seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a second and 10.
Learn to hide. Why Tony?
Stroud looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
18. What's up? Hey, uno. South.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Here goes Stroud again. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. The 40-yard line.
Second and a couple. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Townsend. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First down, Raiders.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
14 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
All right.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Stroud working out of the gun. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary, partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Bronco 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Play action. Here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
The throwing again is Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second
19
and 11
Tiger, 19
at the
Tiger.
19-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Now Jones. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ballgame. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got some room to operate. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Raiders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Another run for Gibbs here. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
That's good for a Panthers.
Out of the gun, they give to Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Dragon 60.
It's 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Now Jones going to change it up here.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Throwing Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Is a turnover on down.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 4. Stroud out of the gun here. He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Las Vegas 1st down.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Tony. Here we go.
Now Stroud. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jamison Williams, 37 yards. And the Raiders stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Fake it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 166 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just called the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Huh.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Chop 60, chop 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is